Hello, hello, hello. It is Saturday night, May the 10th. Sorry, where am I? What's up with the September? I don't know.
Don't blow away summer like that, man.
I
It's
know.
like just
I just flew out
it's
summer.
here.
So
It's just getting here, man.
I know.
I'm all about the summer.
I don't even know where that came from.
I do that all the time.
I'm like, okay, that was weird. Don't even know.
It's like I don't know what the day is, and I'll go somewhere and have to fill out a paper. I'm like, what's the date again? Oh yeah.
I know, and I even looked at my That's
I
what's
know it's dumb.
so
It's
tragic.
dumb.
All right. Well, let's say hello to the viewers. Thanks for coming in. So we got
Yeah.
Miss Liz. She's saying hello.
Hello. Hey Kim.
And we got Kim. Hey.
Yay.
Let's see. Getting sexy. Oh, well, maybe.
I think she's like retired for the day. So
Nice.
so I think it'll just be us. But
No,
I
I think
got
that's
this
great.
llama here with me because I'm gonna be working on her harness today.
Yeah, that llama is huge. But anyway,
It's enormous. Yeah, it's as big as my head. It's
it's pretty
huge.
big. But anyway,
The pattern calls for like so many chains to go around. It's not muzzle, and I'm like, nope, I don't think so. I think it's going to be about twice that.
well,
But yeah, he has like a little harness thing that goes around him, and I
oh,
think it's really cute.
all right now. So we got
So
it.
I'm gonna,
Let's say hi. Let's see. So we have by hook or by needle, Sam. Hello, Sam. Well, morning.
hey,
Oh my gosh, that's right. Morning. We'll be lurking and working on my hooker project. Nice. Good for you.
very nice. I love it.
Yes. And we've been doing amigurumi, and I have to rest my hands. So I'm going to be knitting. Hopefully that'll work some other
We
muscles.
worked hard last night, and honestly, I pulled it out because I don't think I was doing it right.
I think we were all wrong. We were all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just mess with it a little bit more, you know?
Oh, Scott's here. Are you working?
Hi,
Mm,
welcome. So
yes.
glad. We kinda just put this together because both of us are pretty busy all day, and then
Yeah,
we
it's been brutal.
sat down for a minute, and it's like, "Hey,
Yes.
let's do this."
Everybody's saying he's saying hi to everybody. Thanks, Scott. Controversial cruising. But I'm gonna have trouble working the lips today.
Well, it's still hot here. We were like 93 degrees, and then it was like now
Mm,
it's still 89. So it was a water day and not doing much outside. And
mhm.
I'm kind of turning my loft back out of the classroom and into like how I want to kind of lay things out. So I've been taking
Okay.
everything apart and just super cleaning and making it a little more organized.
Yes. Yes. Well, that's good because I need to do the same. I did a little bit of organization, but you know, I can't even. It's gonna be hard because I
Good.
acquired a little bit of a stash the other day, which I didn't
Uh-oh.
tell you guys.
You mean like at the store, or did you go?
No,
You went
like
somewhere else?
a person.
Oh.
And so my crochet group every periodically gets gifted with stashes, and it's a crazy long. Well, along during the live stream, I'll talk about it. But there were some yarns that I had been looking at like 10 years ago that I couldn't get my hands on at the time for whatever reason, and I ended up getting a couple of them that I wanted. So it was good.
How fun.
So that's exciting. Yeah, that was good. Yes. Let's see. Oh, okay. And then Kim's asking, is that the llama the same pattern that Liz made? Yes, it is.
It is, yes. Now, I made mine a little bit different. I gave her longer legs, so I still got a tail to do. I haven't done a tail. And then I
Mhm.
did it in that Aran Super Saver Aran color, and it was really heavy. It's a 4, but it's really a thick 4. And then I did it with a 375 hook, and I
Mm.
think it made a really big llama.
Yeah, that's like his face. His face is bigger than yours.
I love her. I think she's great. And those 25 millimeter eyes, I told you the other day, I had it
Like
out and my
they
grandson turned it around and faced the other way because it
oh
freaked him out.
Well, that's lovely. No, it really is. That's good. Those eyes are a little creepy, though, I will say. I mean, they're
I
beautiful, but they're
Well,
creepy.
my granddaughter loves the eyelashes on it, and
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
it's
Let me
alright
make you blink
for
just for a second. Let me make you oops, there we go.
the
You see
dog
that?
doesn't love it either. The dog kind of freaks out when she sees it, like, looking at her, she kind of
Yeah,
pauses and says, "Hey." Now I put it up on the desk because I knew if I let it get within
right.
reach of her, she's gonna, like, take that thing and think it's hers.
Yes. And Liz said, "I love big
"Hey,
eyes."
Charlotte.
Hey, there's Miss Charlotte. Hey. And we got Miss
Yay.
Tina Bailey's here. Hello. Welcome in. Hi,
Hi."
woo. I love the excitement because we
Right?
need it. We need it. Yes, and Liz, the answer is 10 years. So this was AC Moore yarn. So what happened was AC Moore was big in my area, and
Oh,
we had like 3 of them. And then Michaels allegedly bought them so that they could reopen them to other stores. You know what they did? They destroyed they blew them away, and
yeah.
that was really tragic. But the thing that they had that was really cheap were the candy shop yarns and the sweet roll. And those are cakes. And and they would put them on sale periodically, like about 70% off, and I would try to buy them when they would come on sale. And then I was really sad because then the store closed and I missed it. So it was like a whole thing. Yeah. So this lady apparently cleared out the AC Moores where I live because she had all the stuff that I wanted from the AC Moore. But anyway, oh, there's Kyle, KK. KK's travel and
Oh,
education. Good to see you.
hello.
Yes. How's your day? Well, we are I
We're
can't
here.
say anything to the I had two anyway, I have to tell you, I went on somebody else's live stream for like 5 minutes and I could not we neither one of us could get the stuff working because it was that EV Mux or Ev Mux. I don't know what that's. It's weird. But anyway, she was having trouble and I was having trouble and we were both like the two stooges, trying to run this live stream. And I only just
Well,
came up.
this is I'm having fun with I still screwing around my camera and having fun, and I found out how
Oh,
I can switch it all the way down to do a desktop view, like, immediately. It
yeah, that was
automatically tilts.
ooh,
It's slick.
it's slick. Yeah. So there's
There
Jackie.
she
Hello.
is.
And there's Miss Liz. So anyway, it was just really funny. So I couldn't even, and then I couldn't use my words were all wrong too. And so were hers. And we were both like, well,
Wow,
this is a great live stream today.
it's
Yeah, it's
fabulous.
like that.
Yeah. So anyway, but it was fun. It was a fun, she's one of my karaoke people and she's
Oh,
really
how
good.
fun.
And so she said she's been doing pop-ups and so she's not going to schedule. So I said, you just have to catch her when you catch her.
That's really awesome sometimes, it's I watch a lot
Yeah.
of pop-ups that come
Yes.
up.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Uh-oh. Tacos 88. We'd have to get to know you first, Tacos.
Yeah.
If you come back another time, we'll check you out. But
Other people make it hard for everybody.
mhm. Yeah, because we don't want any. Well, so I'll just tell you the karaoke community. I was on this one guy's channel, and he would go live every night, and I swear every other day they would get flashed, and then
No,
the live stream would have to be taken down, and then it was like a
Oh,
whole thing. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's when
yeah.
people started sending the link, behind the scenes because of that. Yes. Anyways, so we got Charlotte's here. Oh, we got Miguel. Hey. Let me go back here. Who
How
knows
you doing?
if I can just get you on the screen? There we go. He's saying hi to the panel chat.
Hello,
Wonderful to see you.
hello.
Yes. And let's see. So we got Jackie. I said hi to her. We said hi to Charlotte. We said, yeah, let's see. Oh, Annabelle. There we go. Annabelle TV. Hello. Hello there.
Oh,
Welcome.
look at that puppy.
Good to see you. And so sorry, tacos. Yeah, it's just that it's a safety thing, And right now I'm on year 3 of my channel being monetized, so I want to make sure.
We say that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how
But
it works, man.
we will talk to you in the chat. We will.
Yeah,
Because we are
yeah.
friendly people. Yeah. Right?
Most of
Most of the time.
Most of the time, unless then we have to.
it's like mostly. Did you ever watch the movie Aliens? So they come out at night, mostly.
Mostly, right. Yes. Yes, and oh, Miguel's taking it easy. Yeah, he's been busy, but he showed me some pictures of Joanne today. I was like, ooh, but I'm
What
not.
did it look?
It looked great. It was full.
I need to go over and look and see because it's like we got that new one and it was really pretty. I'd like to see what it looks like.
Was
Yes.
it 50% off still, or?
Yeah, it didn't go up. Yeah, it was 50. So that was very. I just wish they would just like, come on, stop playing.
Well, they said they were going to be closed by May, and I'm not sure that's happening. 'Cause
Oh,
here
right,
we are.
May. This is May.
Yeah.
But
So,
they said at the end of the month they're going to be out.
Okay, so really,
Third, something like that.
something like that. Yeah, that's what I understood them to say. And the old one, the one that wasn't that great to start with by me, they said they were definitely going to be out. And when I was in there before, they were selling fixtures. So I don't think they're going to restock that at all.
Oh no.
And they're selling the fixtures on Marketplace now too. So it's like,
Mhm.
it's crazy.
Mm.
See, some of them are full.
Yeah, it's weird, and they said that you just have to go in. Like you can't call the store. You just got to take your keister over there and see. And the woman said that they stock it around 8, and usually by noon it's gone. So that's how that works.
When it just is like it's not like they have something that is that amazing. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, I'm kind of like, it's not like gold or anything. It's not like I can't get something I kind of like as much. I guess I'm just not as vested into it as some people are.
Right. And I mean, who wants to go fight and go to jail because, people be, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing?
Yeah, it just gets a little crazy. So
Yeah, it
people
does
get
get a little crazy.
about this stuff.
Oh, so Miguel said, he said they had boxes full of unopened yarn that they were putting out, and that they
Okay.
also had Susan Bates hooks.
Oh, Miguel.
See, that's always good.
Is it?
Mhm.
And
Okay.
there's Marlene. Hello.
Right, just
Good
really-
to see you. She's
Alright,
saying hello.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I gave my cow highlights, if that makes any sense.
Oh, that's probably cool.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I did pink with pink. Yellow with dark yellow, the color of the hooks.
I'm gonna make you solo. There we go. That looks
How
good.
cute is that? Those are
did
good. I've seen some that had the different colors on it. I think they're cool looking.
I think so. Yeah, I would love to do
How
that.
far are we on this with you guys at least?
Well,
I just finished row 5. Row
Which
5.
one? From on page what, 11? Wait, where's my page?
I don't know. It's the one, the one for the body. So there's 16 rows, I believe, and then I'm on row 5. We ended at row 4 last night, and I had to redo part of row 4 because I think I made a boo-boo also.
It's actually pretty easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think once you get the hang of it, I think it is. It's just the way she writes the patterns might just be a little different for us.
Yeah, her language is a little odd, but it's not. It's not not difficult. It's just you have to read.
My being dyslexic is
Yeah.
ooh, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, it does. So maybe
Yes.
that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I did this all by myself, not looking at it. I was just like, I'll see what the pattern says. And I saw you guys last night, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do it.
Right.
But I got them done. I started this morning, and this is how far we are.
That looks good.
I didn't get anything done today other than just life stuff. It was warm outside, and the boys wanted to go out and swim and play poker in the pool, so I was out there with them.
Man, I would have been in that pool too, crocheting my cow.
No, it's too hot. Well, they would splash. They would get my cow wet.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's getting very long. His hair's getting long here.
Did you see that the higher you go, the shorter the hair?
Yeah. Yes.
From 18 to 17, now to 15.
The 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. So it's got I got a long way to go. But there it is. But I had to put it down because it's a pain in the neck. Oh yeah, and Annabelle. Yeah, I'll send it in just a little bit. But I'll let the ladies do their little chit chatting for now, and then So Renee, now let me see what you're working on. You said you're doing your
I'm
harness.
working on the harness for the llama. So I don't know if it'll show up in there, but the llama has a blanket and has a harness on it, and so I'm kind of adding all that stuff to it today. I just thought it was kind of cute.
Well,
And
that
there's
is
some
cute.
fringe on its forehead too that I haven't done, and I haven't done it. But I did, the recipient of this llama did come over, and was it yesterday?
Yeah.
And she was very happy with it. So
Yeah,
I
great.
think she's trying to get it done because I know she was anxious to take it home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I
It
can
got
show
clean
you.
very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to work on the cow, after
Okay.
that.
Cool. Let me see. I'm going to show you Miguel's thing here. If you don't mind, Miguel, showing your picture.
Oh, she wants to see the llama. Who knows?
Miguel
It's
wants to
It's
see the
a
llama.
pretty big llama. I gave it longer feet than the pattern calls for because it was such a big llama. I just wanted to give it a little more. And I just love its eyes. It's got 25 millimeter eyes, which is a lot bigger than the picture. And I put eyelashes on there. And I put the gold. These eyes are really cool because you can put different colors behind the eyes. And then it changes the eye color. But since this had some yellow in the blanket, I thought gold eyes might look pretty cool on it.
Okay. Now let me give you your marks, Renee. So Miguel said, "Wow, that's nice."
Oh, thank you.
And Vanessa Jones, hello, Vanessa, and she said, "Cute, nice."
It's my 17-year-old granddaughter.
Yes, and there's Shatika. Good to see Shatika Woods. Good evening. And let me see. Tina said, "Let's see one more." She said, "I'm reading the Flower Power motif pattern." Oh, okay, to the cardigan. Yes. So you have to make all those squares, and you definitely have to watch your tension on those. That's the Red Heart Granny Square all in one kind of thing.
Oh, I can't do that.
It's kind of weird, yeah. But once you get it, it's like. But a lot of people say that they had trouble, at least initially. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Oh, Miguel, let me show Miguel's the thing from the store. Let me see if I can get this going here. Can I get this going?
Oh, I like that. The new name. That's a good name.
Oh, let me see.
Twitter. What?
Oh, yes, Bila. There we go. Bila's dog and her cats. Hello.
Okay.
Nice.
Hello.
Yes, and cruising on the nice.
And your name's got to change. Sometimes you just have to do that.
Yeah, she has cats, so I was wondering what she's gonna do. Yeah, you got to do the cats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you blue.
I saw a granny square on Facebook today, and it had little cat faces in it. It was the cutest thing I ever saw.
Oh wow!
Have you seen the cat sweater? The one that looks like it has like little paws and ears on it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I believe she was little.
Call them all granny squares, even though they're not granny squares technically.
Right. Yeah, they call them motif, I guess. Yeah, that's official.
Yeah, I guess that's the right word. So see that how she gets a little thing on her face here, and I'm measuring it because she's so big that I can't follow the pattern. I can basically follow the directions, but the size is way off.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
I think the ones that I made the kids have blue eyeballs.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. I like the different colors that you can do. I didn't have anything with these 25 millimeters, and that's why she's got ginormous eyeballs.
All right. This thing is acting up, so I'm going to do it this way. I hate to do it this way.
I like it when she peeks in the corner like that, like, hey.
I can't believe your dog was so scared. Your dog was like,
because my grandson turns it around, and I'm like, what's it?
So bad for the dog. Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, dog's not keen on it.
I just thought that was so funny.
I wish I did that. That would have been a great video. Maybe I can get her to do it again.
Get that because that would be good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna like color from around the corner and have it sit on the floor and see what she does.
That's funny.
She's a big scaredy cat. She's so sweet, but she gets like, whoa, what's that?
I can't believe she's so big, and she's like,
she's the biggest baby on the planet.
I know, and I'm just like, girl, you're big.
Right.
Very submissive dog. Not an aggressive dog at all. She's very
Oh,
submissive. She'll lay down and let you pet her. And
Get a Chihuahua. Those suckers, man.
I tell you, I don't think I'd ever get another kind of dog but this one because they are just the sweetest things on the planet.
that's funny. All right, so you ready for the Joanne tour?
I don't want to, but go ahead.
No, it's not that bad. But I just for some reason it's not letting me share. So I'm like, I have to do it this way. But see all that's all Karen 1 pounds on this side. Or this one Karen 1 pounds. And that's all, I guess, big twist going down there. And then this is all the blanket yarn, 50%. So that's what he showed me.
Oh, Miguel.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll go on Monday when,
Yeah, so there it is. So they do have some stuff. Yeah, they do have some stuff. So let's see. So cruising is trying to get to 1,000. I see. All right now. Mm-hmm. Now let's see. Make myself. Hold on. Gotta put myself there. Okay. Oh, you got a new family member from Renee Unraveled. And let's see. And then Miguel saying, my little Maltese monster passed away. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah. So
I know,
sorry.
right? I put her like that. She's photobombing, like, hey.
That's funny. But let me see here. Why won't this? Oh, I see why this is doing that. Okay. Make it just a little smaller. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, it's just weird. I was trying my darndest. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing. Of course. All right, let's do it this way. Yeah, just so you can see this better picture. And then this is much better. But now it's showing. All right, cool. Present.
I'm trying to hold my bad habit away, but maybe.
Yeah.
You have a Mr. Anthony.
Let's see. Let me take this down. Hold on.
No.
Antonio Anthony. Hello. AA.
There you go.
He's like duality. A little bit of duality going on there. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So anyway, let me add it to the stream here.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. It's nothing worse than losing a pet.
Yeah, that is tough. Yeah. And let me see here. So here's another one there.
Oh man, Miguel.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Wonder how much they are now, because you know them. It's like from $11, 50% off. You're like, no, I can still get it cheaper than that.
There's his eggs. Forgot he sent me those. Those look great. Anyway.
Oh, nice.
Did you see those? Let me put them back. Here's the eggs. I know. I'm like, ooh, the eggs. They're beautiful.
I'm more happy for the eggs than I am looking at the yarn.
I know the yarn, but anyway, I thought I could see the price.
Okay, go if you see a price.
Let me see. So this one here is $11.99, and then what's half of $11.99? Is that $5.99?
$6.90. No, $6.50, right?
It's hard to read this. Let me see if I can make this big. I see 5 something, but let me see if I can make this bigger.
Blanket yarn was over $5.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's 5.
I don't
looks
like the blanket yarn because I don't make blankets, but
yeah, it looks like. Hold on.
But I'll be got some, you guys, because I'm like, if I want to do a big llama.
Yeah, it's $5.99, but that's not what the sign says.
Big llama, bigger than this llama?
Maybe.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, so there's the Joanne's.
The Red Heart was $2.49.
Oh yeah, and that's almost reasonable. You can almost do something with that.
Look at the jumbo Red Heart, $4.
Yeah, see, and that's actually a good price. The rest of that stuff. Yeah, it's like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Ollie's you can get it for $4.99. Not the same color. Right? Yeah.
I think you would have more selection at Joanne.
You would have more. Well, allegedly, yeah.
I have Ollie, so I have to do with what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't buy more until Hobby Lobby's clearance. I was told.
Now, do you think they're going to actually have one?
I don't know. I guess it would be a good thing if they wouldn't, because that keeps more money in my pocket. But
Yes.
and Miguel, you're really calling my name.
Uh-oh. Yes, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, so good luck to you cruising on the high seas. Yeah, it takes a minute.
Thank you for Mother's Day wishes.
But 13, that's pretty close. Pretty close.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And you're welcome. All right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. What did Jane say? I was about to change to Bila, the service dog, and her ESL cats. Wow. Because after dealing with me, she needs all the emotional support she can get. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Jane's multilingual, so I'm sure the pets are probably confused. I don't know what language she talks to them in.
Well, you know, my dog, I have taught her some sign language, so there's things that she knows what to do, but just hand signals. Yeah. So does that mean she's multilingual too?
Probably. Yes. Oh, okay. And then Miguel said, lots of tumblers like yours, like the big ones. Tumblers to drink out of.
Oh, I got them in my my husband hid it. But I need a new. Well, I bought it because this one fell and the top broke off. And I've dropped it so many times where like the drink just goes everywhere. So I'm just like, yeah, we need a new one.
Okay. Oh, so by the way, and thanks for reminding me, Khadijah. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, she's saying. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and mother figures, that
yeah, because a lot of people play that role.
Yes, that's right. So yeah. And they also I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but the mother figures. You can't forget them. Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, and then oh boy. So Miguel's giving us the breakdown. Tumblers $6.49. Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Summer decor 80%.
Man, really? You're gonna get something.
Yes. No crochet hooks. No crochet hooks. There. And El Miguel's a penny pincher. Yes.
Look, Miguel, if you get a call from my husband, you say we don't know each other.
We don't know each other. And so make sure you guys check out the ladies on the panel. Subscribe. You're not supposed to use that word, but I'm going to just say it. Yeah.
Why can't we not say subscribe?
Well, allegedly, see, I hear these rumors on YouTube. They're saying
those are the rent-a-cops that be telling you not to do stuff instead of.
I know, but we're gonna just let if you'd like to grow your channel, if you type Kelly Kelli in the chat, Nightbot should drop your link. And let's see, what was that?
What Miguel?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I'll let Esther talk to him. Oh, okay. Now who's
that? There you go. That is too funny.
Yeah.
It's so hard though. If I go in there, I'm gonna buy stuff. So that's why I'm like kind of.
That's the whole thing. Like what's gonna happen. You know how it's gonna be.
I know how I roll.
Yep. There's this lady, you guys, that put a bunch of yarn. Like she had on Facebook Marketplace, right? She still come back to me. I'm like, how much do you want for all of it? And she's like, $5. It's like 6 days. I'm like, no. Like everything you have advertised, how much do you want?
Yeah.
She didn't say. I was like, well, forget you then, huh?
Wow, that's crazy.
Maybe she just didn't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Sam, okay, thanks for clearing that up. So you can say subscribe, but you can't use abbreviations.
Okay.
Oh, because of the alternate meaning. Oh. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
So a sandwich? No?
I was thinking sub sandwich.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they mean.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
Esther's my goose.
The goose. That's right. The goose. Yeah, I heard that goose talking the other day.
There you go, Miguel. Get us
a lot to say.
Yeah.
Cool. But but actually we have I just want to say to everybody, we have a fairly tight group here, so everyone's welcome. As long as you behave, and we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Whoops.
Yes. And
Yes.
let's see. Hold on. Oops.
We're all about that golden rule over here.
Oh, just make an offer. Oh, you can't ask what they'll take. Miguel's saying you just have to make an offer.
Well, the lady said, she's like, let me make calculations and I'll,
Okay.
up to you. I didn't say anything anymore after that. I was like, oh, well.
Yeah, well, I noticed. See, the thing that I think about Facebook Marketplace is that I feel like those people don't want to sell their stuff because you get in contact with them. You go, okay, we'll meet up, and then you never hear from them. And that happens all the time.
I mean,
and it's weird.
I would have been like, no one wants to buy it, babe.
Man, I get good deals on Marketplace. You know I do. I'm good at the Marketplace.
Oh, okay. So Miguel said you can ask, but he's done better saying make an offer or making an offer. Yeah, I think he's right.
And then they have those cones. You're like, but it's not. It looks like it's a finger weight.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where the hell they got them from? But big ones. I'm like, ooh, those would be nice. Why do I need it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Where I'm gonna put it? I don't know.
I don't buy yarn on Marketplace, but the stuff I do buy, I buy some really nice stuff. But it's all a matter of where you live. It's there are some places that are very affluent, and they just want this stuff out of their house.
That is,
and they'll give it away.
No, not your girl. You want to sell it to you like brand new. Like, I'll be like, I've had it for 18 years, and you're like, yeah, you should be burning that thing if you had it for that long.
Yeah, I don't think I want it anymore if it's been sitting around for that long.
But no, here people just want to,
Yeah, it's like that in Oregon too. My son says that up there everybody wants like full price for everything on Marketplace, and no matter what shape it's in.
Yeah, I mean, so you really can get good stuff. Like my husband's gotten tools. Like that was like a good thing. He's gotten tools, and that was actually pretty good. He's gotten a couple of really good ones. And but the yarn has been weird. Although I will tell you, the one little Facebook Marketplace yarn purchase that I found, what a lady had passed. She had everything in a storage unit. It was in totes, and she wrapped everything in clear plastic by hand and put knots on both of the ends. So they're all like, it's all Red Heart Super Saver, which is really cool. And it's weird colors, old colors.
Yeah, but how pretty is that?
It's really cool. Like I got some colors I had never seen before.
Is that where you got your yarn at?
No. So that's another story.
Never mind.
It's been a yarn situation.
That's good. Oh, hey, you're keeping the cost down.
No, that's true because I don't want to buy anymore. I'm kind of done. I really,
me.
I know you're not. But anyway, there's Miss Rosie Posey. Hello.
Hey,
and then Miguel said, "Yeah, I still have a video to make. My last haul of a ton of crochet patterns, $10." An elderly man was going through his late wife's things. Yeah, and that happens. That's been happening lately around me. I've been getting, like Jane calls it. Well, I'm not going to say what she calls it, but she says, I'll call it estate yarn. I'll call it that. That's a nice way of putting it. Estate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not here, girl. Here, you wonder sometimes. You're like, where'd you steal it from?
Well,
allegedly.
See, most people don't steal yarn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you see the like these these older men or whatever with their wives have passed and they don't want it. Like, and this guy. So the story is this: my crochet group. One of the ladies in there started another crochet group, and she's teaching people from scratch, how to learn to crochet. And she said, "Oh, come on over, on Thursday." And she goes, "Yeah, come on over. We got a donation of yarn." And I said, "Oh, cool." And she goes, I said, "Well, what did you get? Well, how much did you get?" And she goes, 30-gallon trash bags.
What?
It just covered tables. Like it was just.
Oh, found another one.
Yeah.
What
and it
did
was
you do
all
with
Ace
it?
Moore
Or are
stuff.
they just giving it away?
Yeah, they just gave it away because there's no way that you could
Good yarn. I see
even sell
everywhere.
that. Like it's, you know what I mean?
Did you see
It's
what
crazy.
Bela wrote?
I mean, so everybody, these women were like track stars. They're like 75, and they're jumping across
Women.
the room. It was crazy.
He'll draw a
Anyway,
crowd.
but it was interesting. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what Jane calls it. I'm not going to read that out loud, but you can read that for yourselves.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is. And then my thing is more like sometimes, you're like, ooh, that looks nice. But then you're like, we are around the bed bug,
You
whatever.
never know. Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
And I don't know, cockroaches.
You got to check it. Yeah, you got to check it for sure.
Mhm.
Now here is Miss Aisha came in, handmade items. Hello.
Hello. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And good to
See, I
see you.
would
And
think
thanks for
most
coming
people
in.
are just happy that somebody loved their stash,
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And because these were all brand new crocheters. They were people that had never done it. And
How fun.
so it was good for them to get something.
I
Yeah,
would have
Jen.
been at your house like quick. Like, come on, girl, let's go.
And so I came early, and this is the last story, and I'll stop talking about. But so there's a lady in my group who's like a hoarder, like she's terrible. And usually
Talk
when
about
someone
me like that. I said, don't talk about me like that. Wink, wink. Okay.
hey Lydia. So the thing was, so usually what happens is, so this is what I'll give you a tip. This you guys can pay me like $500 later. So if you ever go to the thrift store and they sell bags of yarn, and if you ever buy a bag of yarn, or even before you buy it, feel around in it because there's always hooks. And
Oh.
one time we got this donation, and it was like this yarn. It must have been from the 50s. It was all wool. It was like cashmere. There was cashmere in there. And it was old, vintage cashmere. It was beautiful. And what happened was everyone was like, I don't want that stuff. So this woman comes in, the hoarder. She takes every bag and starts shaking it, and hooks are flying out. Crochet hooks. I mean, she walked out with 40 crochet hooks.
What? That's amazing.
And took them all. I mean, she didn't even say, hey, anybody want one of these? No.
Every single one. Lose. My idea. Sorry.
He took every single one. So now I'm like, okay, let me just,
Now you know how it works.
Yeah. And I found some hero hooks doing that. If you guys know what hero hooks are.
What are they?
They're from the back before our mamas were born.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. And there's a big channel that likes them. You don't have to say the name, but there's a big channel that likes them.
Let's say more.
Well,
so
he does.
They don't make them anymore, right? They don't make them anymore.
No, long gone. I think they've been gone for probably 30 years. 20, 30 years they're gone.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a while. So, and they're nice hooks. And I find them periodically, and I have a couple. Now, do I have any nearby? I do not.
Do you know what I noticed? So I'm looking at that same lady that I offered, whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know none of these brands of yarn. Like none of them.
Oh, well, you should call me because I've probably seen it.
It's the weirdest. Like, I found a what is that? What do you call that? From Premier. It's called Starbella.
Yeah. Now you won't like that. I don't think you'll like it. I mean, you might like it. I don't know.
No, I don't like it.
I don't think you'll like that, actually. Knowing your taste.
I don't even know what the hell that says. It's mohair. It looks like it'll tangle up in anything.
Mohair's beautiful if it's like so there's real mohair and then there's plastic mohair.
And then I feel like, when you buy something, you don't know none of the, not because you don't know the label, you're like, how brutal is that damn yarn already?
Well, it doesn't mean that it's bad. You have to really look at it. I hate to tell you, you just have to.
Can you recondition yarn? I would think you could.
You need to wash it. And so washing it is not tricky. You just have to get one of those, like a, the things they used to put pantyhose in,
Yeah, the bags and
the
stuff.
bag,
Yeah.
you put it in there, and it'll get it clean. Because I will tell you, yeah. So Jane said she had 4 skeins from the 1930s. She got,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
and then Miguel said, my thrift store, if they get hooks or needles, they put them all in a tall glass vase with a price taped to the vase. Yeah, and most places will sell them onesie twosie, and sometimes they're $2 or $3 a piece. But this woman literally got about 50 crochet hooks, all different sizes, and they were mostly metal.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And she just threw them in her purse and kept it moving. Yes,
Oh,
and
man.
I mean, it was crazy. And then she took about 3 garbage bags, the tall ones, full of yarn. And there was baby yarn, that Red Heart Cloud stuff. There was the
Where? That
what-
person that flew to the sky? Oh, okay.
no, that took the hooks.
Oh,
there's
I thought you.
there's this yarn called Red Heart Cloud, and it's boucle, and it's baby colors. It's like poofy, baby blue,
Mhm.
poofy white, poofy pink. And it makes a really nice blanket. And I got it one time at the thrift store. And it was gorgeous. But it was really thick. But you could knock out a baby blanket in a minute. Like it's amazing. But she took all that. But she takes people take the baby yarn because it's pricey. You know what I mean? And it, it's allegedly, safe. They don't put chemicals on it and all that stuff.
I like that thin yarn, so I kind of get drawn to that.
Well, they do have thin baby yarn. It's
Yeah, I love that
for
socks and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they have that too. And they had sock yarn, but it was like yucky. It was like crappy sock yarn.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. But let's see. Oh, we got Chris Gilbert. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hey. Let me see. If
This is
there we
that.
go. Yeah, happy Mother's, ladies. Yeah, thank you. Like that.
Well, I never thought I'd get all obsessive about making these toys, but I am.
You are.
Like a little bit. It's just
Okay.
like it's what I want to do right now.
Okay. Well, thanks for popping in, and thanks for the thumbs up.
Yeah.
And there's Zach is here.
Oh, hi, Zach.
Yep, good to see you.
Hello.
And here we go. Miguel said, "Oh, look at where he got his yarn." Miguel said, "When I learned how to crochet when I was 8 years old in 1978, I learned with Aunt Lydia's rug yarn from Kmart. Now, do you know what that is?
Uh-huh.
That stuff is rough.
Yes, it's worse than damn sandpaper.
It's like
my
sandpaper.
mom always had yarn, but I don't know where she got it. She had to have gotten it because we didn't have a
Yeah.
lot in the country, so it had to be Kmart and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. Kmart, Sears, and one of the ladies told me she learned from Sears.
Huh.
Yeah, from Sears. Sears had classes, and they actually had hooks. And I saw every now and again I'll find hooks that say Sears on the top of them. And they're
Wow.
in
It's too
the
bad I don't have her mom's like stuff like that. I have the finished
Mhm.
products, but I don't have the tools.
the tools, yeah. And then, oh yeah, Bila said, I inherited 3 bedrooms of yarn from my 102-year-old friend. Lord, yeah.
Oh, Susan wants to see the llama.
Go girl.
I'm working on the llama. The llama's body's all done, Susan, but it's like I gotta do her little face there. She's very
Yes.
cute. And she needs a tail. She is getting a blanket put on her back, and she's getting a harness for her face.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good mama because look at my llamas, all 3. No, one llama does have a tail. It was the first one, but the other one, there's no tail on them and no clothes to cover it. So
No
I'm
clothes. Everything's good.
Yeah, but your kids were putting clothes on them, so you didn't need to.
that is true.
But anyway, it's kind of funny. So there's that. So that's the whole thing. So there's a little tip. So if you go to the thrift store, squeeze around you don't have to put your hands in there, but squeeze around the bag, you might find some crochet hooks. You might find some crochet
That's an
hooks.
idea.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm a good dropper offer at the thrift store that I really like, and I don't go in there. And I think I have a little bit of a weird thing going on there because I don't want to see my stuff in there. Is that
Mhm.
weird?
I understand that. Yeah, that's creepy. That is creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lydia picked up some hooks the other day, She goes to a
What
library
if I
group.
go in there and I buy it back, you know?
I know. See, that's what I'd be afraid of doing.
I think it would hurt more like you do it and then you go buy it back and they're like $2 and you're like, no. You know what I mean? I would feel heartbroken. Like, you're selling my crap for $2?
Well, usually they sell it for more because Goodwill is like no joke. Like they don't play.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I like the Mercy Warehouse. That's my favorite. The people in there are super nice and they just do a really good job, I think, on what they do with the money.
Yeah, because I go in there and I'm like, how much? I'm usually doing a what?
Yeah. They'll be like a little bag, say like a Walmart grocery bag, and they'll be like $18. You're like, wait a minute, these are half skeins in this thing, and they want $18.
They're crazy. Yeah.
And what happened?
No, I'm just saying, like $18 for a bag of
yes.
It's not even good stuff. Come on.
Hi, Rita.
There's our Rita. She's arrived.
Rita. She said your llama's cute.
Thank you.
Yes.
They're very easy to make if you're just doing one. Now, if you're making multiples, is when you get yourself into a chain 10, rip my eyeballs out kind of.
Well, if we didn't have like this whole like life, you have to like do things for other people, and it's like you get things done.
Right. I have still the bunny I made. I have to take it apart because I messed up somewhere. And then have my cow. And then I'm still trying to finish off Eileen's little shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it on and it's really close to her armpits. I feel like it's going to be very like bothersome, like when it's on the side.
A little bit,
So,
cute.
So that's what we're doing. We took it apart.
The important thing is for me when I've got a 13-year-old that'll actually agree to go outside and play.
That's good.
That's what I'm going to do because it's not often that you can pry them away from devices and hang out with them.
Yes, and Miguel said, Renee, so many loops. Yeah,
so many loops.
Yes.
That's too much.
It feels really good when you touch it with all those loops. It's very tactile.
It does feel nice. Yeah, I like it.
You'll wish you didn't. I mean, 1, I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. 2 was like, I don't know. 3 was like, can someone throw the pattern in the fire?
Yes.
And I was like, mm-mm.
Yeah. So, okay. So Vila's saying, I wish I kept the crochet hooks from my friend. They were her grandma's. Oh boy. So they were probably like collector's items. Yeah. But I did not crochet and I gave to the museum with the kits to knit socks from World War II. No, that is. I would have one of those.
Or made copies of it and just took the rest for them to have.
That is correct. Yeah,
because there's antique ones on eBay. I bet there are.
Yeah, but have you seen
the price?
eBay's like it's. I mean, I used to be an eBay crazy person, but I like after a while, like I used to just pay whatever. Like I can't do that anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's very sad. I wish I could. Yeah. So so there's that. But yeah, Rita said, wow. Yeah, there's crazy stuff. You run into stuff. And but anyway, it was really cool checking out all the yarn because I loved AC Moore so much. Like that was really nice. Because
something in your area.
It was in my area. Yeah. And so the other thing, and then 2 of the ladies work for AC Moore that are in my group now. So they were like, yeah, it was so sad. They were telling me all the story because it was privately owned. And then they had the nerve to go public, and then it was over. Like that was kind of the death of them.
Yeah, I've been a part of those mergers before.
Yeah, it's brutal.
They disassemble them.
Yeah, that's totally what they did. Yeah, I mean, they tried to, survive. They survived for about 10 years, maybe, as a public company. But then, and then I think, and it's funny because if they had stayed open maybe 2 years longer, COVID would have hit, and they would have been better. How Joanne sort of got the bump in Walmart and all those other, when COVID hit. But anyway, it's that.
Do you know what I wish I'd have done? I wish that back when I was working, I didn't have any time for anything else, but it was like, wouldn't it, with all the traveling I did, I really wish I had if I could go back, I would go look at all the things from different countries and see what the yarns and things look like.
Yep. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I think that's what I would do also.
Yeah, it'd be so cool to go back and look at that stuff.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun. You guys know I like antiques and all that stuff. I mean, sort of. I like to look at old stuff because it's made so well. That's usually what
Oh yes.
There's history. There's history involved.
and there's history. Yep, for sure. Okay, and then so Jane said I learned to crochet 5 years later. No regrets. Okay, and
Hey.
then Rita said, "Yep, Renee, that would have been awesome."
Yeah, it just been like, well, I was too busy going to museums, but I mean, I don't regret it, but that was cool.
Right. And then Sam is saying any hooks or needles dated pre-war will be rare, as in the UK especially. People had to give up their saucepans, tins, and anything metal to be made
That's
into
true.
heirloom. That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We actually have our neighbor that passed away. We have
Mhm.
his like everything, like your little bowl cup, everything that he got when he was at war.
Yeah.
And we have it now. So I'm just like, well, that's just gonna keep
Called a
going.
mess kit, just so you know.
Huh?
It's called a mess kit.
Okay, there you go.
Like the mess hall, they call it the mess hall. So it's like the
Right.
things that you carry around for food in the field is called a mess kit.
Yeah, he was a Marine.
Hoorah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know how I feel about those Marines.
I have his photo right there. I mean, he was a cute man.
oh yeah. I've never
I
seen.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
Marines can be really good looking.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen an ugly one yet. Sorry, I hate to say it.
I have seen some ugly ones,
Never seen.
but physically they're so fit,
Oh yeah.
just like
They
I
are.
was back in the day,
They are winning. Yes.
They are lethal.
Mhm.
It's because they run you to death, man.
They
It's
do.
like
They
all
run
they
you to
do.
death.
They run you to death and you live in the gym. That's like pretty much your life.
Oh yeah. So Miguel is saying back to the Aunt Lydia's rug yarn. Years ago, they had a pattern on the label for slippers using the loop stitch. And yes, back then I
Aw.
made them. Yeah, I have that pattern somewhere. I do have that pattern. I think
Right?
Susan said she
Liz
does.
wants to make slippers with like loops in it, I heard.
Yeah.
That would be something that cute we can do, you guys.
Okay.
Try to do stuff before our time
Before
and
our
see
time.
what it comes out. Yeah.
There's
That's
all
cool.
kinds of like antique patterns on Etsy that people sell. I love them.
Yeah,
That
they
would
really
be pretty cool.
Yep. So hang on just a second. I'm gonna do one thing here. But yeah, so that's it. So that's why the lady had the like I said, she cleaned out the place, took all the good stuff, everything that was in bags, in perfect condition. It was like shoo, it was gone.
Is this the old ladies that all just out of nowhere knew how to run? Are those the ones that you're talking about?
Wait a minute, wait, say it again.
Okay. I know, right, girl. No, you were telling us first the people from the Salvation Army, and then you were telling us about the old lady just magically knew how to run. You get other yarn from who knows
Oh
where.
yeah. Like these people who don't run turn into track stars. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
When the yarn's on the table, all of a sudden they're like, ah! And
Uh-huh.
I have to
You're
give it a
watching, they get their canes after you if you get in the way too.
Mhm.
don't get in the way. But I mean, yeah, and she, she's like, oh, I have arthritis, but she had those two
Uh-huh.
75-pound bags of yarn.
It's like Black Friday. It's
I
like,
was like, really? She goes, oh, I've been sick. I'm like, oh, really? She just took all that yarn. But anyway, this is kind of what happened. So I'm diming her out.
it's all right. We don't know her. Tell us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she won't be watching. But I was like, girl, you just go, girl, come on now. Let the other people. Because there were brand new, knitters and crocheters in there. And I'm like, let the new people have the yarn,
Mm-mm.
No.
First time, first serve.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Look, if it has to do Hobby Lobby, yes, I will
Yes.
pack it in, have two
Oh.
coats, all that fun jazz. But
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's Kenneth Wilkinson. He said, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. All right.
You.
Happy Mother's Day. Look, I'm saying Happy
You know what
Mother's
I want to
Day.
do? I want to do absolutely nothing.
That's the plan.
I want to just do this, and hang out and finish my loft and get it all tidied up. And
Yeah, I should be doing that also, but we'll see. And then, we got, look who we have. We have Rose upon Rose. Hi, hey, Cyber Fools, how are
nice.
you? From
So
my
nice to
camper.
see you.
Oh, wow, I have internet. Oh, that's right. She's gonna be traveling. Good for you. We'll miss you.
Ooh.
Aw.
Oh, good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No.
100%. Enjoy that live.
Yes. Yeah, and so Rita's laughing at my story, but yeah, that woman.
Mhm. And girl, you couldn't fight them all. Like, you know how they do Black Friday, pull on the bag and the other one?
Well, first of all, I don't need anything, and second of all, I'm trying to be good. And and the other thing is, they had mountains of homespun. She had
Oh.
every color. I know, everyone's favorite.
Were they fighting for that?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I like homespun.
Yeah. I
But
don't know anybody to fight for that.
Yeah.
But it was just like, no. It was like, no. Oh, let's see. Oh, Rita's saying, Renee, my husband has 2 older sons and they were in the Marines. That's nice. My stepson, so handsome. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they look good in the uniform. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, it's like I was going to go. I tried to go in the Air Force, and back then they said they didn't need any women in the Air Force.
Oh,
They were full up, and I was like, they were right next to those Marines, and I saw that uniform. I was like, oh, okay,
you're like, hello.
hello there.
But you did right.
And I was in.
It's like, God, give me a sign. And you're like, whoop, there's my son. Let's go.
Mhm.
All right now. Let's see. Oh, Jane said she loved the museum, so I thought they went to the right place. That for the old crochet hooks.
Yeah.
And they had gems. I wonder if they were aquamarine. Yeah, you never know. See, aquamarine, you don't see that too often. Usually you see fake ones. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you never see real ones. It's very, very rare. I mean, not rare, but you have to sort of go to fancy places. But yeah, that Aunt Lydia's rug yarn, it was good for rugs. And you do see that sometimes in the thrift store. But I usually just keep moving. Like, I go, oh, that's some good history.
I remember those big like coil rugs that were in everybody's house when I was little.
Oh yeah,
Big rag rugs.
Rag
They were made
rugs.
out of rags, and they were so pretty.
Yeah, a lot of people still buy. Actually, there was a store that used to make them here, like a craft store, and I was like, okay. Oh, and then what else did Jane say? She said her family came from a Scandinavian country in 1890. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Lady, yeah, her 102-year-old friend. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Mhm.
And then Miguel has a lot of vintage patterns. A friend back home
nice.
gifted me. Her brother ran auctions. Yeah, that's great. That's a great little tip. You can get stuff in auctions.
You see, I would
Yeah,
give
there's
it a
tons
go.
online.
Yep.
I don't think it's ever go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Rosie Posey said my uncle was in the Marines. Okay.
Okay.
And there's Miss Bonnie. She's saying, "Girls, nobody tells me nothing. Sorry."
Okay, we won't say nothing, girl.
It kind of came up like without thinking about it.
Yeah, we literally did a pop-up.
We were so busy.
A lot of people don't do those. They say, I'm going to pop up tomorrow at 4. Now, we literally popped up.
No, it wasn't that.
We were just
What-
like, what are you doing?
When Miss Renee sent me, I'm like, what time are you guys going live? She's like, now? You're like, now? I mean, you're like, no.
Yeah,
Give a couple minutes. I'm like, these women.
we weren't playing. I
No,
told
I
you.
had to run in there and clean up my hair and stuff. I looked awful. I was just taking a shower. I was drowned right
Look,
I am
Renee,
the way I am.
somebody wants your llama.
Ooh.
The partner beside you, mine. Yeah,
Yeah, 17-year-old, they'll like fight you for it.
yeah, she'll probably fight you. So
Oh, yeah.
you have to make another one, Renee.
I might. I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
You can make
I
like
really
more.
enjoyed it. It wasn't hard. It was time consuming, but it wasn't hard.
Okay.
Do you know what I wanted to do? And I know it's like off the topic or whatever. I was like, some like little animals that you can take to like the fire station, so when things happen they can, give it away.
Yep.
That would be
You know.
sweet. I'm making a stash for grandkids, so when they come over, there'll be several things for them to pick from. Because I expect we're going to have some visitors this week or this summer, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. A lot of them are small, and I think it'd be cute for them to be able to pick something out.
Wow. And your visitors are named Kelly and Liz.
Basically,
come on by.
We may never leave. I'm just going to tell you.
You're like, let's go shopping. She leaves us there. Like, sorry, girl. You guys got to go home.
This is why we moved to a smaller house, because it's like, they have to book in now. They don't just all show up at once.
Oh, they have to book. Oh, wow.
So they have to book in, because we only have one spare bedroom now, where we used to have a lot more than that. And they would just all come at once and damn near kill me.
Yes. Now, let's see. So good to see Bonnie. Thanks for coming in, Bonnie's Corner. And Jane said, I sent you photos of similar hooks via Messenger. I had a suitcase of hooks and knitting needles. So here's one here. That is definitely vintage, because I heard that's what they look like. Mm-hmm. So let's see.
I'm going to have to start going back to good night, hon. None of your beeswax. Come on. Go around. She has bony arms, so sometimes she'll lean on you and it hurts.
Oh.
Okay, get up. Their bones way, Eileen. Like,
bony. But that's good. So look at this one, Liz. This one's got diamonds or gems in it.
Oh my goodness. That's beautiful.
That's a pretty singer song.
I know. Jane, where's
they made them out of silver too? I bet they're like back in the day.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, look
it
at
looks
it.
Silver. Which would jam anything else, right?
It's gorgeous. Like, see, and this is why I like the antique stuff, because nobody makes stuff like this. Like, this is workmanship, and it's artistic, and fancy. That's right, Rita. Yeah, you see that? That's crazy, right?
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
it's
we got
really cool to see that. I love that.
Good to see you, Junior.
Yes.
Let me see if there's one more. I think there's one more. One more. Let me see.
I'm just gonna look on eBay just for grins.
Good. Look at that. Look at this, Renee.
Oh my! Is it like? Was it every side? Oh, those are gorgeous.
They're so pretty.
Oh man!
See,
they are beautiful, and it looks like it's like one of each size.
It is.
Oh, I would have kept those. Well, it's kind of bad, right? Because, like, say if you don't have another person to pass them down to that likes to crochet, it's going to be, end up at the Salvation Army or in trash, because people don't really be like, what can it be worth?
That happens all the time. I'm sure, and then right, because the people who don't understand what it is, I mean, if it doesn't sell, it's in the trash. Yeah, and she said
tons of them on here.
Oh, there are. Okay, good to know.
What are they?
Pretty stuff. Yeah. If you're really interested in just like if you're a collector, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, they're gorgeous.
Here's one that's an antique, and it's from 1880, and it has a mother of pearl handle for $43.
My gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, you guys are gonna get me in trouble.
I know.
And he's on his way. No, I'm just kidding.
I think that would be really cool to look for some really interesting pieces.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. And then let's see. Bila said that was her case. Her family, what is that? Line? Oh, her family line ended with her, as my family line will end with me. Yeah. See, that happens. Yep. So that's what.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be in a good place,
Mm-hmm. That's gorgeous. Thanks for sharing, Jane. I love it.
Right.
All right, now. So there it is. So there's just some things and not to make you buy stuff, but I'll tell you, if you get one of those,
I'm interested. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, you'll be
fun to talk about.
Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't that amazing? And but I've never seen anything quite like that. Like I have some old wooden like knitting needles. Like I haven't seen any fancy crochet hooks like
Knock
that.
it off.
Yeah, so but that's cool. There you go. Let's see. I don't know if I have one hero in here. Maybe I can't remember if it's here it is. Yeah, this is it. No, that's not it. I have one hero hook.
Scoville Hero aluminum crochet hooks is what they're called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're they're similar to the Susan Bates and all those, but
oh my gosh,
just,
vintage Scoville Hero aluminum crochet hooks I see unused in the original package.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
That is crazy. But see, a lot of people buy stuff and they never, never use them. You know what I mean? And that happens, or you have so many. You have so many. Like one time when I had my little membership, I had a membership meeting, and we said, "Show us your hooks," and it was the funniest thing I ever saw because I had the least amount of hooks of anybody, but everybody else had like so many hooks.
I like and I can't find the ones that I still need. I have 3 of each size that I like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what about we stop making them and then I lose them all the time? And
here's something out of bone. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll show you one. Speaking of that, so Jane, if you want to show a finished object, that'd be great.
That's crazy. I'm obsessed.
Let me see if I can not blow up the scene here. There it is. Slow. I don't know what this is made of. I think it's plastic, but like, look at this thing. This is fairly vintage.
What is it?
I have no idea what this is. It's a little tiny crochet hook. There we go.
I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, and this ended up. This was like in a sewing chest.
Oh.
And I have no idea what size it is, and maybe she used it for darning. I don't know, or whatever. But
yeah.
But it's really small. Like the hook is tiny. It's just you can barely see it. I'm going to try to put it over my face. You can sort of see it. But it's got this cute. And Hobby Lobby has hooks that have this little bump on the bottom. They're plastic, and so there's a pretty good knockoff of that.
Yeah, I saw some Bakelite ones on eBay when I looked too. That was cool.
And I bet those are expensive because Bakelite.
Really, I'm surprised, but no, they weren't terrible.
Oh, that's okay. That's
good. I love how Miss Renee's like, it's not that bad, and I'm like, is it higher than $5?
Oh,
after 5, I'm like, mm-mm.
Yes, yeah. Renee's finishing her llama, so the llama's got some hair, some stuff. What's that? A
harness and some
harness. Yeah, thank you.
And then it has bangs on it too.
Got bangs.
Yeah. Did you put bangs on yours?
No. After I'm telling you, I'm just like, get it away from me.
She doesn't want it.
No, I don't. I'm like that. I love my kids, but
yeah.
Well, she's 17. I think she'll probably keep this around. She's not going to probably love it to death like a young kid would.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Mr. Junior, I'm making a shirt for my daughter.
Yeah.
One.
Wait, hold it up, Liz.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
It has
you got
teeth in it.
That's
so
nice.
I'm doing the sleeve part that goes over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can put me down.
Yep. Yeah. Hang on, Jane, just a sec. I have to find the link. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's been a minute here. my brain. I'm a little slow, but nice, Liz. Oh, you love it.
We were tired last night. I was tired. I don't know about y'all, but I slept hard.
Yeah, we did do. We worked hard.
Ask your friend.
Oh, wait, say it again.
What time did you guys get off?
I don't remember, but it was late.
It was probably like 1 my time, so midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was late.
I was partying.
Were you in dreamland?
I was drooling somewhere.
You were drooling? Yeah. That's cool. We do this one thing here. And okay, sent that to Jane. hopefully that
If you
works.
wonder what we do on Friday nights, we get together and work on a group project on Jackie's channel, Handmade by Jackie, and it's really fun.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
And Rita said she has a couple of those hooks her hubby found at an estate sale. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, see those estate sales, you get random stuff. I mean, I love it because it's different, like something. It's just nice to get something different, and then you just see random stuff, and people I think they just throw everything in a box. And so sometimes, like if you go to these sales, you have to sort of dig through the boxes because a lot of times there's stuff in there that's hidden that you don't necessarily know that it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's very interesting. So you really have to get in there and check it out. Okay, here we got Jane. Hold on. I hear a beep. Okay.
Maybe.
So, oops.
Nope. Maybe.
There she goes. Hello.
Hello. Do you like my voice? Does it
Yes.
sound beautiful?
She sounds like what's that?
I sound like the cigarette lady.
She's been sick. She's been sick, so
Poor thing. No, like Marge's sisters. That's what I always call them.
Oh, no,
Marge's
it's not
sisters.
Alpha. So, I always have three, what's it called? Projects at the same time.
yes.
I call my instant gratification, the
Yes.
long term, and the mid term. So usually I'll make a quick hit.
Wait, hang on,
And
Jane.
a
Oh
very
my
quick.
gosh. Look at that.
Really nice.
Let me take this because
How cute is that?
and it's hold on. I scarf.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's beautiful.
It's a Japanese stitch. I mean, it's a stitch Japanese use. And now that it's summer in Nebraska, but it's just hold on.
Pretty cute.
It's just I do not know what it's called. The stitch.
That- What's that yarn?
This is, I don't know. It's alpaca thing.
It's a pretty color.
It's come in a big ball.
Oh, big ball.
It was from Ravelry.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the group, they sent me this
Okay.
about 12 years ago, and I never used.
Right.
So
It's gorgeous.
I decided to use, after I got rid of the,
Oh, look at those. Those are good colors.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry. Did I do that?
oh,
No.
no, it was me.
Yeah.
So I have this one,
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
another, the thing with alpaca, it's half there.
Yeah, she does different, like, because Jane's from Brazil, and they do some really cool stuff with crochet that you don't really see here as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I do not know it's the yard. It was just a colorful yard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also some kind of wool.
Yeah.
And the medium one is a Ursula scarf. I don't know.
Mhm.
Shawl.
Oh, is that this? Let me see. That's not Steve Shaw. Is that the Blessing Shawl? Maybe.
No, it's
It's
not
pretty.
the blessings. I cannot do the blessings because I can't count.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's the last one she made.
Yes.
I got this yarn at Hobby Lobby to make bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw too thick. Then I decided to, and then I saw somebody with a hat
Yes.
and had this order of the colors. So I took all 6 skeins of yarn
Mm-hmm.
and color coded with it. I heard of people doing that, and I'm gonna tell you they're crazy. No,
It's a lot of work.
never. I wouldn't never control the colors. I will let.
Chris-
I always say I call this color baby diarrhea. I can never
Oh,
get rid of this baby diarrhea color.
oh, she calls it baby
Um,
number 2. Yeah, or
Uh,
number 3. Yeah, that is what that does look kind of like that.
um, and
Nice.
right now I'm working on. Uh, I don't know. I don't like the colors per se. There was a gift
Hmm.
from South Africa. Is I don't like the colors. I like orange, but I don't
Nice.
like the combination. It looks weird right now.
Yes.
Is a shawl that is a shawlette that wrap around your neck.
Okay.
I'll give you the link if you guys want this free on Ellen. But
Hmm.
rather, never say this word. And the last project that I'm working right now, my
Yes.
mind is gross. If you think it's gross, it's okay. But I have a couple things ready.
Oh,
Um,
oh
um,
wow.
and my dog on the coat.
that's from the
It's,
dog. Oh,
it's
wow.
on the dog.
Oh my
And
goodness.
does not smell like the dog. It's the dog on the coat.
Hmm.
Like 50 years old. This
Oh, you
dog,
mixed. Okay.
yeah, dog undercoat does not have enough crinkles,
Hmm.
the little zigzag.
Hmm.
And so you gotta mix. So I found some, but I have a little hand carder. So far I made those things, and I had to protect this for my kids.
Oh cow.
This is sleep
It's
on.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm making the video of how to make dog yarn on the on my boss channel.
Yes.
Yeah, the dog. And after I teach how to make, I will get rid of everything in
Yes.
the house.
Okay. So you're not spinning.
Yeah.
I'm
Gotcha.
not, no, after my former service dog passed away, I made a lot of hats for the fans,
Mm,
and I never kept one for myself because you always think you have more time.
right.
That's it for today, people. Sorry. I'm
Okay.
done. I
That's
don't have
pretty cool.
much.
Well, you're
I
very
don't have
talented.
more time, and
Yep.
I was moving from Wyoming to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and as you say, the undercoat, not all dogs have the undercoat. You can put it down. You can get
Yes.
it. When you get the undercoat, you rinse it when you
Mm,
have a certain amount,
yep.
and you let it dry, and you wrap in a towel because it has to be kept on paper,
Yes.
just like wool would, you know.
Yep.
And somebody tossed that big towel load
Oh,
inside of my washer, and it was dreadlocks all over, and I
everywhere. Ooh.
couldn't.
Yeah.
And it was in the day of the moving, and
Hmm.
almost broke my washer.
I believe that.
So when I moved to Texas, the dog
Yep.
never had undercoat because it was always hot. And
Wow.
last it was snowing. We got there was 74. It was 3 days.
Oh, because it was so cold there.
Yeah, no, it was cold in Wyoming. And
Oh,
it
in
was,
Wyoming. Then when you
uh,
went to
when we
Texas.
moved to
Okay.
Texas, it was
Okay.
74. It was like summer. So, and she never produced the amount of undercoat for me to make more hats.
Oh, okay.
Mm. The dog yarn is very itchy.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put lining on whatever you wear. You're not gonna make a lot of wearables, but
Yep.
like if you're gonna make a hat or something, most of people make things like a beautiful a purse. But I like to make hats, but you gotta line up the hat. If not,
Interesting.
you're gonna be like itching. So
Okay.
this is, I just decided to do this because when I'm in Nebraska and we
Mm,
have the season,
yep.
um, and it's not like Texas is hot or Satan's breath.
Yep.
But so I was able to get. She doesn't have a lot of undercoat, but I have been saving for 2.5 years.
Right.
I have enough to make a hat. Um,
Well, that's cool.
so I recorded the first part, the second part, but I'm gonna make one
Mm,
video, but that's it. Nothing interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, good night to Junior. Thanks for coming. And
Yeah.
thanks Jane for sharing. Now, did you bring your massive? I don't want you to move, but like if you, and I don't want you to wreck your voice anymore. Rest your voice. But did you finish the circle
Yeah,
motif?
and my friend took home.
So she took it. Did you get a picture of it?
I showed in one of your
I
live
know, but
streams. No, I
I
didn't.
wasn't sure if you added any more
I
to that.
am I'm horrible about
You got
taking
to take those
photos.
pictures. Yeah,
I
she
never
made
have
a circle.
evidence.
Yeah, a
It's
circle.
if you go on Ravelry,
Hmm.
it's called bouncing balls.
Bouncing balls. Okay.
Yeah. But the name of the square is circle to square.
Circle to square. Okay. I'm going to write that down.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, thanks for sharing. Circle to square. All right.
I've always heard people doing
And
that
very
with dog hair, and I've never done it. I've never seen anybody really do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
the
Well, that's
dog
awesome.
hair or the dog hair she's talking about.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, it's
when I
interesting.
was in Wyoming, this lady used to teach spinning, and it was not just sit down and spin. You have to
Mhm.
go out there, choose the sheet, and the day when they share, you buy your paper bag that is like that
Full,
is for really big, like
really big.
a
Yeah.
garden, and then you put your name,
Yeah.
and then they share that you are a beast, and
Yeah.
you take it home, and you have to learn. So she teach you how to separate the good wool
Oh,
from the
okay.
worker,
Oh
and then you
wow.
have to wash. And if
Right.
anybody out there think dog hair is disgusting,
Oh,
wait
okay.
until you get a fleece fresh out of
Wow.
the um what is it? The any animal, because they're gonna
Yeah.
smell
Yep.
like the animal. What it smells on the dog is the dog, is not the hair.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
shave your hair, if you shave your hair, it's not gonna smell like you
Right.
once they make a weed.
Right.
So it's always interesting. So I
Mm.
learned how to spin old fashioned, how
Yep.
to cut her. She was tough. And I remember it was $50 a class.
Right.
And I was like, I didn't have a job and I paid for it. And I was so determined because I got inspired by the story of these people that used to um, groom Persian
Hmm.
cats,
Yeah.
and they have a business called Shed Happens.
Hmm.
I like the name, very catchy.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And I thought, I can do that with my dog hair. And there are books out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Well, anyway, you get some rest, young lady.
Amazing.
You feel better.
Her,
Yeah.
her, her
Mhm,
husband
yes.
gave her germs, so we have to fire
They
him.
do that. They have a
Yeah,
way of doing
Yep.
which is funny. Yeah.
Boys have booties.
Yes. But that's cool. Well, thanks for sharing. That's pretty.
What
I
is it
love
that
those.
you guys say? Boys have booties?
Can I have those hooks? No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
I didn't
I'm like,
have it. I
I
didn't
need
have
those
it.
hooks now. I'm like, oh my
I
gosh,
never had intention to learn to crochet as
not at
children.
all. No.
Not at
it.
all.
All that
Well, the
stuff.
thing was, when I was in Brazil,
Hmm.
crochet reminded me poverty
Oh.
because you used to see people use butcher's twine and
Yes.
make those big throws for the bag. And let's say if they spend $50
Wow.
in butcher's twine, after they crochet so fast you could barely see the movement.
Hmm.
And I remember I saw a lady and the little kid, and the kid was crying because she was hungry. And then somebody, let's say she spent
Yep.
$50 in butcher's twine, and somebody said, "I'll give you 35 for this," and she sold because the kid was hungry.
Right.
So it was the only thing sometimes a person could make.
Hmm.
And it reminded, it wasn't until I moved to the United States and I
Right.
saw as crochet was considered a craft and an art, I start shifting
Mm-hmm.
my views. It's kind of weird because you see people crochet, either your grandma that crochet with full blanket,
Yes.
or your what is it? What is the name of the guy who played Aquaman? Something Momoa.
Oh, Jason Momoa and
That makes
what's the other guy? Jack Black.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah,
makes
that's right.
They wore the
crochet,
the
you know.
cardigans
So
or whatever.
it's kind of like that. But in Brazil, it was always the lowest class for crochet, and
Interesting.
I knit it since I was um 17, but I didn't want to crochet at all.
Wow.
And my aunt was a artisan that make everything by hand, and I
Mm-hmm.
did know how to crochet with my hands because she used to crochet with ropes.
With ropes. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what the
and she made giant things
Mm-hmm.
like for
Oh, hi.
for
Be okay. Nice.
what
Hello.
is it, chip, like to decorate things
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of cool, but not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was nowadays, I would keep one of
Yeah.
the mini sets, and it
That's
was like that one that had that hook like that,
mm-hmm.
and it was the one that has a flat thing like a fork.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
has two things, and I think the last one that had the little stones was like more 1912, something like that, and
Yes.
they were wealthy when they came.
Okay.
Um, but something about this friendship taught me to buy with intention
Mm-hmm.
because when you have three bedrooms with the most expensive view and the most expensive things,
Right.
and you pass away and sold in a garage sale or end up in Goodwill,
Mm-hmm.
um, so what you did, you wasted money. You had no intention. And
Mm.
after that, people start dropping boxes in front of my house. And
Oh,
that's what people, when I used to have the crochet thing, they
yes.
know me as the D, DPY. Yes, DPY.
Right. Oh my
And
gosh.
because my whole basement, I had a huge house, and my whole basement was full of yarn.
Yeah.
These kind of
happens.
how you
Yep.
say, gotta people.
Yep.
And then one day I looked at my own yarn and it was over there and I was overwhelmed and I wasn't creative. And then I called Granny's for Granny's in
Mm-hmm.
Colorado because I was in Wyoming. It was like cross border in Denver. And I said, we'll bring something really big. I have a lot of yarn. And they thought I was joking, because usually when people DVR, they give like a box or two, but
Mm-hmm.
they had a van and the
Yeah.
van was about to burst. And I was so happy because they have very little yarn. And they even said to me,
Yeah.
I thought you were joking about it, the amount of yarn. I said, no, I meant it. You
You
know?
don't want any more. Yeah. Don't want any more. Yep. Yep. So
Yeah.
be okay saying hi to everybody. No, that's really
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. I mean, and that see that's interesting. So she was saying, I don't know if everybody heard, but like people in Brazil, they considered crochet as like not a lower cat class thing, but
Yes,
poor
it's
people.
changing.
It did.
It's
Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
Now I think the internet changed a lot of things. So I left Brazil 35 years ago.
Yeah.
So now is a different Brazil. So
Mm-hmm.
now they're getting more like if you're seamstress, if you're
Right.
crocheter. Uh, knitter was always a knitter was always bougie, but a
Mm,
crocheter was not.
right.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
it goes back to the age-old concept of what's art and what's craft.
Yeah. That's that's a
yeah.
good question. Yeah. Where does the line where does the line cross?
Well, it used to be basically, I guess historically, it was craft was something that was useful and art was like more for just, decorative.
Like appreciation or whatever,
Yeah,
To me,
yeah.
it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like when you crochet a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's it's useful. And then to me, art would be when somebody that strings and tie on the. Have you seen those poles that they draw? They
Oh,
tie the
like
yarn and
macrame, maybe? Is that what you mean?
no, not macrame. They just tie the yarn, and there's a lot of
Yeah,
yarn.
Oh, like
there's like
weaving, maybe?
there's
No,
like
no, no.
yeah, there's
It's
like they make
literally
like
just
a
tie
paper art.
yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have a school in Savannah, Georgia for that, like a college of fiber arts and
Yeah.
stuff.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my cats are getting crazy.
Okay, crazy cats.
I tell them creature infernales.
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak in Italian with the two cats,
Oh, okay.
English and Portuguese with the dog,
Portuguese
and
with
the
dog.
other one is sign language with the special.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna dip off because
okay. Well,
I'm
have a good
tired.
night, and thank you for
I have to go
Yes,
spend
thanks for
the
sharing. It was lovely.
yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. We love it. And
Yeah.
be okay. So have a good evening.
whatever you do. Do
Yes.
not stash so much yarn
I know it's hard.
that you never, you know.
I don't want to.
Majority of the people have yarn for 5 lives.
I know. It's brutal.
So
Hey, my mother used to say, I apologize ahead of time for having to clean out all my stuff.
I know. I'm trying
when I
to.
met
Okay,
Ursula,
Liz. Thank you.
when
Yep.
I met Ursula, I was in my yarn diet for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was so traumatizing. Have 3 bedroom of yarn.
Yeah.
Oh my aunt passed away. We're gonna bring no, don't bring him. And they go tiptoe and leave it in front of your house. 5,
Yeah.
6 boxes of yarn, and it was my house was about to, and I to the point that I said, "Come back, get this box."
Yeah.
Hold my
Yeah.
hands.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you soon. Yeah, we'll see you soon on the YouTube streets. But thanks for coming.
Maybe
All right.
I'm
Take
taking
care.
off.
Okay. Take
Yeah,
care.
I wanna do llama. It's so cute.
It's very
I
cute.
feel like I need to say,
Yeah,
put on your own mask
If I
before you
could.
put on your llama's mask.
Oh no, that looks like those masks.
It does. Felt like a flight attendant there for a minute.
That is funny. Pretty cool.
So yeah, now I've got the basic
They,
thing fit.
they don't have tassels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna have
tassels.
tassels. It'll look like this.
Let me see if I can.
Let's see if I can get that on there. He'll
Yeah.
have lots of tassels and
Yeah,
a
he's got a
blanket
lot
on
of
his
stuff
back,
going
and all.
on
He's
there.
got all kinds of good stuff on there.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
All these work with these stitch with all the string and loops, and you're gonna put not a mini blanket on top.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah,
cute?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
he's gonna be
adorable.
cute. It's for my granddaughter. She's 17.
Yeah.
She loves llamas, and
Yeah.
that's her thing.
She's gonna love it. Yeah.
I'm
Come on.
She
really,
took
I'm really
right off
gonna
the
go.
wall. She's like, she goes, she did a mine. She took the llama painting right off
Yeah.
my wall.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can take care, Jane. All right. Yeah, I just took her out. She's coughing. Poor thing.
thing.
Yeah, she's really sick.
Yeah.
She's really
So many people are sick. It's so sad.
Yeah, yeah. And she said, "My husband got me sick." And I went, "No." But yeah.
Well, I expect next year when Max goes to school, that we'll all be sick all the time.
Yeah, probably. Now Rita's saying, "Renee, how cute is that?" And I love her eyelashes.
Thank you. She is. She's got the sweetest little eyes. I just love her little eyes.
Yeah, those are really great. Mhm. Yeah, and Jackie saying, "Rita, the eyelashes are amazing." Yeah, you know.
And they have them on. You can go on like Amazon, and you
Mhm.
can put in like eyelashes for safety eyes, and they're little discs that go behind the safety eyes, and a lot of them are really easy. They're all different sizes.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, those are really nice, those eyelashes. I'm kind of digging those. And you
Yeah,
said how many millimeter? Did you say 24 or was it bigger
these
than
are 25s. These
25
eyes, they're
millimeter?
25. And the disc is a little bigger than the eye, but it's clear, so you really can't even see it.
Mhm. Well,
You have
that's
to really get in there and look for it to see it that it's bigger.
yeah.
And
So
I don't mind that.
yeah. Oh, here we go. Yo, she dropped the link. Oh, thanks.
Oh, nice.
That's the
Thank you.
Ravelry pattern. There you go. Nice.
Ravelry has always been pretty good. I find really good like patterns on there for
Oh
like
yeah.
socks, and they have a lot of really free stuff too. Really good free stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, I always forget about that. They do. Yes. Oh, and then oh yeah, Sam's saying I've seen people attach real false eyelashes to Amis too. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
I
are
suppose you
cute.
could. You'd have to glue them, I guess.
Mhm.
It's, it's like I'm kind of trying to be careful with the safety eyes to make sure that if a little kid gets hold of it, it's
Right.
safe.
Yep. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, cruising on the high seas. Good night.
Good
Yep.
night.
Oh, 11 away. So, oh, we got a couple more in here. Good.
Yeah, there's like some cool,
Yeah.
and there's a cool tool, Rita.
Mhm.
When you get those safety eyes, when you get into those safety eyes, I found
Yes.
that really cool tool. It's a round ball, and you
Mhm.
you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. And you can put the safety eyes on and really tight, and I
Yep.
just feel like they're not coming off.
Mhm. Let me see. Do I have I'm gonna make sure I have cruising on high seas. Let me see. Go to the channel. I just want to see. I want to check and see. Oh, I thought I was. Okay, here we go. So you got one more. I'm gonna have to play some.
I've never been on a cruise my whole life.
Oh, you haven't? Ooh.
Never in my life.
Okay.
The
So
only boats I go on are dive boats, so I can just go out there and then get me where I need to get.
oh, okay. Yeah, they they're so good. They're so good. I think because of the activities and
Yeah,
the fact that you get really not exotic food, but you just get a variety of food. And for me, that's like exciting to try different things.
I've
So
been
I
interested
like them
in
for that
longboat
reason.
cruises. I thought those might be kinda interesting.
Hmm.
The ones that go down European rivers.
Yeah. Yep.
But they
Yes.
do a lot of them from here, like, in San Diego and stuff.
Oh, okay. So POK saying, are we just talking about cooking? Well, Renee's working on hers. I don't know if you want to move your camera down. See, I'm knitting today because my hands are tired. So
Yeah,
when my hands are tired,
exhausting. Amigurumis they're hard on the hands.
they take a lot from your hands. So that's why I go back and forth. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
yeah. So I got you two cruising, and he's saying thank
that's pretty cool.
you, Jackie.
My friend, that I run around with all the time, the one we go see animals and stuff, she's
Yes.
going on an Alaskan cruise,
Mhm.
pretty soon, and she loves it. They do it all the time.
Yep.
They see all kinds of cool stuff.
Yep. Oh, and then Rita wants to get that tool that you got, and she's asking if you ordered it from Amazon, but I think you did.
Yeah, let me see. I'll look it up for you
Yeah,
and I'll throw it in the live because
sure.
it's easy to find. I did a lot of research because I was looking for the different ones, and some of them look kind of like pliers,
Yeah.
but I don't have the hand strength I used to have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like squeezing stuff hurts my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't always like that, but the
Yeah.
older I get, I just don't have that kind of leverage
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah, and be okay. Yeah, we talk about everything. We really do. Usually relating to yarn and crochet and knitting. But then sometimes, but we do veer, we always veer a little bit too. Yeah.
Well, there's just a lot of cool stuff to talk about.
Yeah, there really is. Yeah. And we're all very similar but different, and that's good, So we have different experiences, which is pretty cool.
Well, I think it's awesome because we all come from such different backgrounds.
Yes, yes. Yep.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, and I'll have to watch a video cruising just so it'll stick. And I'll do that. But I got you on my other screen here. Let's see.
There you
Yeah.
go. There's the hook or the safety eye tool.
There it is there. And then
It got really good reviews, and I had
mhm,
a great experience with it.
yep. Yep.
But I've seen people use. I think Jackie uses like a regular tool, and it works good
Mhm,
for her. I mean, you can improvise with that, but I
yep.
just want something that I keep in here instead of in the garage.
Mhm.
Because you do white amigurumi and then you get oil on it, you'll be sad.
Mhm. Yep. And there we go. Sam pretty much explained. Yeah, usually so we do a little bit of everything, and like I said, it's all fiber arts, and you
But
know.
we all do different stuff. I mean, I'm an oil painter and a ceramist, and
Mhm.
people do a lot of different really cool things. I've seen, like, Bonnie does paper crafting.
Mhm. There it is there. Yep.
Very nice.
Mhm.
I've been on sailboats too, some big sailboats, and I like those. Those are cool too.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yep. So I think I caught everybody. Yes, I did. Okay, good. All right.
They have a sailing school down here close to us that
Oh, do they?
I always wish my kids would want to go to it, but they never did. I
Yeah.
can sail, but I only sail on like a windsurfer.
Yeah. Oh no, let's see. Oh, so Jackie's saying I used the tool for the first time to put eyes on a plant, and oh my, I was shocked. Yep.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah. And she said,
It's
and Liz
good.
has arthritis, and then Jackie said the tool was much easier than what I was using. I love it. Yeah.
Yep, yep. It
Mhm.
was really good, and they come in that set. It's like a set of 3 because
Mhm.
the backs of the safety eyes have different kind of diameters on the stem of it, and
Mhm.
so
Yep. Oh,
oh,
so she got the extender. Yeah, the booster.
oh, I hope it works for
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
because it sure worked for us.
No, that's great. Yeah, that's good. She said she installed it herself. And then
Very
yeah, Jackie said, "Me too, Liz. It can be hard to craft sometimes." Yep. And then
yeah.
Rita ordered it, Renee, the tool.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. I think it's a good tool. Like I say, I really did my research before I bought one.
Yep. And then Sam saying, "I sent my dad out to buy some yarn on special at Aldi's. Keep checking my account balance to see if he got anything. LOL." Yeah, see, Aldi has nice yarn. We just don't get it here,
Just wish
in the
you had an
States.
Aldi. Well,
It's
we have
very
Aldi's, but they don't have that stuff.
No, I mean, sometimes they get it, and one time they had knitting needles, which I was surprised. It just popped in there one day, and that was it. And then I never saw. And I got yarn one time. I saw one skein
It
left.
was
It
fun
was
though. I enjoyed going in there. I haven't been since,
Mhm.
but it was really fun to go in there and see what it
Yeah.
was like because I'd never been in one.
Yep. And then Liz said tomorrow we're pulling dandelions for dandelion jelly. Ooh.
Amazing.
So we have some gardening going on here, and stuff like that. So we do everything in this group. We really do.
Yeah.
And then Sam saying the
Not
clamps are much
73
easier
degrees.
to squeeze than you think. I thought I needed to squeeze hard, but nope. Okay.
Nope, it wasn't like that. You just lean into it, the leverage.
Yeah.
I laugh and say I throw my weight into it and it works.
That's wonderful. Oh, Bonnie missed the tool. Renee dropped it probably, I don't know how many times, how many chats, probably 15 up, 10 or 15 up. It's from Amazon. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
I'm going up.
There you go.
Oh, it maybe a little more than that. Oh, there it is. Yep. There it is. That's the tool for
For safety eyes.
putting the safety eyes on. Yep.
Because I know some people glue them. I just don't feel good about that with a little kid. I don't want
I
to get something
understand
in their mouth,
that. Mm-hmm.
because I got little bitty grandkids and I want them to be safe.
I got you. Yep. So there's that. But it definitely looks like it saves a little bit of hand, having to push on it.
So I got to figure out what I'm gonna make because we have a lot of boy grandchildren too. So I'm gonna make some monsters and snakes and stuff, I think.
Yes. Yes. Everybody's saying hi. And then let's see. Okay. Bela dropped the bouncing ball baby blanket. There we go. So it's coming. And then
fun.
there it is. So there it's right
write
there.
those down.
Yep. So that's cool. Thank you for sharing. It came out really big. It was like, it wasn't king size, but it was bigger than a queen. It was big. It came out really big, and it looked nice and comfy. And
Nice.
she laid out the colors really nicely.
I'm gonna do like some blankets for the family room. I want to do something. I want to do something really unique, like maybe with a spode pattern or something. Wouldn't it be kind of cool to do a like Delft or something. I don't know. I want to do something really interesting with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many, and there's so, well, I hate to tell you, there's so many nice colors you can pick up at this at all the
Yeah, yeah.
stores, which is
Well, all my dishes are like that blue and white, you
oh,
know, and
blue
I
and
think
white. Okay.
it would look so cool to do like, and it's right off the kitchen. It'd be kind of cool
Yeah.
to do something that was blue and white.
Yeah. And oh yeah, Liz is doing the dandelion jam. Interesting.
I've never had that. I
Me
don't know what
either.
that's like.
I don't know. So let's see. Oh, Rita said she'll get it tomorrow. So she's
Yeah,
kind of
well, I hope
nice.
you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it because I think it worked for me. And sounds like
Mhm.
Jackie's had a good experience too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Nice to
yeah,
recommend it, you know.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Let's see. Oh, it was a Mad Queen. Wait a minute. What did I miss? It was a Mad Queen. What did I miss? I missed something. Jane was just saying. But let's see. Yeah, the bigger the safety eyes, the harder they are to put on the backs. Yeah, that's what Jackie's saying. Yes. And then Liz has some Aldi yarn. We're not surprised.
Rita, I have a lot of blue and white from like Shinosuri, yeah, from living in Japan, and I fell in love with it, and I bought a lot of stuff there that was blue and white.
Oh yeah. So Bonnie wants to do wearables. Well, that's good. Yeah, they're awesome. And
I
then
don't know
Bonnie
what a
said,
rough collie is. What is a rough collie?
let me see here. Oh yeah, she doesn't like animals. Hold on. How easy it was to do. Be okay. Let me see. Glad to caught y'all. I'm gonna grab a quick cup of tea, catch up on my comments, and then head to bed. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Thank
Be
you.
okay. And is
You
that
know,
is that
I didn't like animals either for a while, and I was like, oh, I'm never going to do that, and then I got
Mhm.
kind of addicted to it. So I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's it tastes like honey, she said. The tea,
Oh,
the dandelion jam. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Yep. So good night. And rough collie. Would you make me a rough collie?
what is a rough collie?
Yeah, you got to tell us what that is, Jane.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
a
have
mad
seen.
queen. Okay, a mad queen. She said. Yeah, it was pretty
Uh,
big. That's all I remember. It was pretty big. Yeah, big old
nice.
size blanket. Let's see. Bonnie said, I always had a blue kitchen, and my mom gave me a red KitchenAid mixer 10 or 15 years ago. Now my kitchen is filled with Pioneer Woman. It's red and blue. Yep, and the
Oh,
other
how pretty.
colors. Yeah,
She made
Pioneer
some
Woman
pretty
is.
stuff.
Yeah, she does have pretty stuff.
She
Yeah.
wrote some cute books about basset hounds too.
Oh, your dog, they call it a rough collie? I've never heard that.
I
Okay.
have never.
I know
She's
what a
cute.
collie is. Yeah, but like Lassie. Yep.
I
Okay.
had a collie when I was a kid.
Did you? Wow.
I did.
That's cool.
Had every kind of dog, Dalmatians, you name them. I've had
Oh,
them
yeah,
all.
Dalmatian.
But I'm telling you, my favorite golden retriever every time.
Okay. Yeah, they seem pretty
She's the
chill.
sweetest dog on the planet. I just adore her.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I've never had a, usually they'll lick you to death. That's usually what happens
Yeah.
with the
She
retriever.
just she wants to please you, you know. She's one of those
Mhm.
dogs that just wants
Yeah.
to like seeks approval all the time.
Right. That's nice. And let's see. Oh, what do we get here? We have Bonnie has Blue Willow. That's it.
Oh, I
Anyway,
love Blue Willow.
yeah, Blue Willow's nice. It's from her grandma. It's hold. I don't have it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of those things. It's funny. I saw a bunch of Blue Willow this past weekend
love it. I think
at
it's
the flea
beautiful.
market, and it was cheap. Nobody was buying it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, tons of it.
I actually
And
I got a blue and white doll that's a Japanese doll, and it's like a baby doll, but it's like a blue and white china head. And
mhm.
I got it down because I want my son to take it for my granddaughter, so she would have that because it's
Ooh.
old. It's probably, it's 40 years old.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, so Rita has the tulip bowls. Yeah, those are a Fire King, I think. Yeah, and her mom got 2 sets when she got married. Now, see those tulip bowls right now are like $300 or maybe a little bit more.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, you can't get near them.
I have these dragon like bowls that I got in Japan too, and I just adore them. They make me so happy.
Oh, that's great. So Rita has.
They're ramen bowls, and I just love them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is the time. I think a lot of people are destashing a lot of stuff, And it
I
seems
have a
like
thing
it's
for
a decent.
China. I love certain patterns. I just love it. I
Mhm.
like Limoges. I like Spode. I like it all.
Mhm. Yeah, they're pricey. Yep,
I
the
know.
tables.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, I've always had that champagne
Mhm.
taste.
Yeah, yeah, same here. And the only reason why I got them, I think I got a pretty good eBay deal. And it might have been like from a guy who wasn't really interested in keeping them or wasn't really pressed about the price. And I got lucky, but even still they weren't cheap. I think I know I paid at least wasn't 100, but I probably paid 80, 70, 80 bucks for them. And I got 3. Yeah.
That's so nice. I just love that
Mhm.
old stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's heavy. Like I can't even lift it. It's so heavy. And
Is
you
that
could
right?
probably oh my gosh, it weighs like probably 30 pounds the one bowl. Yeah, pretty heavy.
That's
But
insane.
not 30, but maybe 10, 15. They're
Remember when I was a kid, everybody loved those like bowls and pitchers. That was the thing.
yes, the bowls
It
and
had
pitchers.
those antique washstands, and they wanted the bowls and the pitchers.
That's right.
You
Yep.
don't see much of that anymore.
You know what? I just saw a couple last week.
Well, I think you'd see it more on the East Coast than out
Yeah,
here.
it seems like it. Yeah, it seemed like people here, but like I said, I think people are destashing. And because I've just been seeing stuff that I always kind of said, oh, I maybe want that. Like depression glass. Like I saw a ton of pink depression glass on Wednesday,
Pretty.
and I
I
could have,
have some of that from my grandma.
yeah, I could have picked that up if I had wanted it, but I didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm very selective about what I get now. I mean,
Hmm.
but I
Yeah,
still have an appreciation for it.
yeah. I just have same thing. And then let's see. Bonnie said, oh, she has different colored sets of Pyrex. My great aunt Belle bought them in the 40s. Wow. Yeah, I forget when they got like popular, like really popular. But yeah, like especially around here, anything pink, you can't get your hands on because they're trying to, they're selling it for gold prices.
Well, I have a set of china I got in Japan 40 years ago, and it's trimmed in platinum, and it has pink and blue flowers on it, and
Mm,
it's the prettiest stuff you've ever seen. But I mean, it's not really my style. But
right.
gosh, it's I looked up some of the prices on just like I
Hmm.
have colored casseroles and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
they were like hundreds of dollars. I was like, whoa.
I know it's crazy. And even like I have the one set that I got, and I ended up selling it. I got the ones with the brown mushrooms, and
Oh,
it
I
was
have
like it was unused. It was unused, and I was like, ugh, but do I really like this thing?
I only have one of those left, and I love it.
Yeah, and then I sold it to a guy, he gave me like a ton of money for it. It was interesting. But that's the one time I actually bought something for nothing and then, made out okay. Like, I did okay. Oh, you got the brown. So Bonnie's got that one. Yep. So I sold that one. But I do have the ones with the like the green with the crazy flowers on them.
Yeah.
And I forget what they call that.
I like that Amish one too. I think that one's really pretty.
Yeah, I have the Amish
Oh,
ones.
Amish couple. I forgot
And
what
I
they're
and
called.
they're the I know this got a name. I can't remember what it's called either. But I
Yeah.
noticed that they have that in yellow, which I had never seen.
Huh.
Kind of a
They call them
gold.
Cinderella bowls, right? Isn't that what they're called?
Yeah, the Cinderella bowls are the big ones, and they
Yeah.
have 2 spouts on the end. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm. Let's
Those are
see.
nice.
Oh, Bonnie does collect unicorns. That is true.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Everybody has something they like to keep,
Mhm.
you know?
Oh, Rita does teacups and saucers. I see those now. Before, I never would see them, and I'm starting to see them kind of out and about. But that's cool. And she said she loves it. And let's
I
see,
love that.
Jane saying, "Well, I never thought I would have a rough collie because you don't see them anymore." Yeah, like you're right. You don't see collies. Yeah, not as much. Well, now I need an Irish wolfhound and a Scottish wolfhound, and my dog bucket list is all crossed. Wow.
Oh,
Hmm.
dogs are awesome. They make you better people, I swear.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
My
okay. And
husband
then
says I'm a much nicer person with a dog.
aw.
He says, "You need a dog."
You need a dog. Wow. That's
I do. I need a dog. It calms me so much. They're just good for me.
Let's see. Oh, and then Bonnie got hers for a wedding gift. See, that's nice. You got nice
nice.
wedding gifts. We got terrible wedding gifts. But anyway,
Yeah,
it's
well, depending on when you
it's
got married. Like now, my second marriage, I had a registry, so I got nice stuff.
yes. Oh, okay. I think it's so interesting that Kelly throws the yarn when she knits because she's a crocheter and Renee's a
I throw
pencil
yarn.
holder as a knitter.
I'm a grower too. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I've taught myself to knit continental,
Mm.
and I can do it if I'm doing stockinette stitch, but I don't love it if I'm doing ribbing and stuff.
That's why I don't do it because it's a pain. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to.
But
Yeah.
I learned from a book, so
Yep.
it's like I didn't have anybody tell me that was the wrong way or anything like that. I just saw it do it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that well see for me, I don't want to sometimes I will drop stitches if I'm continental
Uh-huh.
or the stitches they don't seem as consistent. Whereas when I do this
When
English
I throw, my stitches are uniform. They're perfect like that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they're pretty good. So
I guess you do it works, right? You do it
I
works.
just go with it. Yep. And it said, "Oh, okay." And then Jane's asking, "Oh, wait a minute." Bonnie said, "Oh, you were married in '84." Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I missed a couple of. Let's see. Bonnie said, "I got a tub filled with old salt and pepper shakers." Yeah, Kelly, you've seen them on my shelf. Okay, but I packed those and I got unicorns on it. Oh, you got rid of salt and pepper. Okay, that's cool. And then
Those are like really popular.
they were really popular. And then Rita said, back in the '60s, it was the brown mushrooms, and my sister had the whole set in her kitchen. And I have a dishcloth that still looks brand new with the mushrooms in the orange and brown. Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty. And then so these things, some of these patterns did run for a while. So yeah, Bonnie got married in '84. Yeah, but they still ran those patterns for a while. And now I think that stuff's no longer made in the States. I think it's gone. Like they shut down the one factory. There was a factory in Pennsylvania. But yeah, I think they run a lot of those for a while, for
I
years.
don't remember where I got mine, but I got a lot of stuff that I have dishes wise in Japan.
Nice. Yeah, I like she said all white, and it's gorgeous in her kitchen. That's what Rita's saying, her sister.
Yeah, I have a white kitchen too. I love white kitchens.
Yeah, I think it is nice. And then Jane's asking, were you a knitter first, Renee? Or a crochet?
No, my mother taught me how to crochet doilies. And that's all I ever did. And I think that's why I tend to like to crochet with really small hooks and I knit with really small hooks or with really small needles.
Right.
I like that really tight, small type of thing for some reason.
That's cool. And then Bonnie said, okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said it's just pretty to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, the fine yarn is pretty. Let's see. So Bonnie's saying, Jane, I crochet and knit the way people hold their hook. It's just a preference how they were taught. Yeah. And so the it's really interesting. So I learned throwing too. I learned the they call it English or the American style. And for me it was natural. But see, some people say that the crocheters hold it in their left hand. They do the continental style, but not always. Like it's weird. It's just really whatever people are comfortable.
I definitely hold a needle or a hook like a pencil.
Yeah.
But unless I'm doing this llama, I had to do grip it like a knife because it was just such thick yarn. It's killing my hands otherwise.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, see, I don't know if I would pencil hold doing an amigurumi. I don't know. I have to try it. I'm going to try it like when I pick it up again.
Things just depend on what size yarn I'm using.
Yeah, and that's what Jane's saying. Yeah, a crocheter learns to knit is always continental, but not always. Yeah, I mean, most times I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I had a book. I just learned from a book. I wanted to learn how. I didn't know anybody that knitted, and so I just sat there and did it till I could do it.
Yep. And then Bonnie said, I learned to crochet when I was 7, and I learned to knit when I was 20. I have no idea what kind of knitter I am, but I throw. I know that. So that's called English or American, depending on who you talk to. Yeah.
So maybe the book that I learned taught me that way. I just don't remember it
Yeah.
because I was really young. I don't remember how old I was, but I wasn't very
Mhm.
old.
Mhm.
Then I didn't touch a knitting needle for decades.
And that's what
You
happened.
know? Yeah, well, yeah, I was raising children and
Yep.
working, didn't have
Life.
time to do anything.
That is correct. Yep. Same thing with me too. I put it down for a
When
long
you
time.
got kids, it's not just a matter of taking care of them. When they get a certain age, you schedule them to death.
Yes. Yes.
They got stuff to do.
Yes. And then
You get
Bila saying,
gymnastics and
and,
sports and
yeah, sports and all those, all those activities. You got to keep them busy. That's right.
mhm.
And then Bila saying, and a knitter that learns to crochet is a knife holder. Hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, but that might be true because I think that's me. Yeah,
You know
knitter.
what?
Crochets,
You know
yeah.
what else is called crochet? In the old days, they used to use slate for roofs, like the slate tiles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's little hooks on there, and they call
Right.
them crochet. Isn't that interesting? To this day, they still call it crochet.
Oh really? Wow. Interesting.
At least in France, they do.
In
I don't know
France.
about
I was
here.
gonna say in France. Okay.
Yeah. Well, all I do is watch French TV, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'll show you my little row. So this is my Doctor Who scarf. I started one.
Oh, right.
So so I'm only on the second color, and I think I still have about 10 more rows, and then I have to change to whatever the next color is after that. But it's gonna be long. It's gonna be God only knows how long it's gonna be.
It's
But
for somebody in particular, right? Your daughter or
well,
somebody?
she likes Doctor Who. And then you remember we were talking about the fancy, needles and the hooks. This was kind
Look
of
at
similar to what Jane had, but this
that.
is
Nice.
wood. Yeah.
You
So
can order those if you go on, like, again, Etsy. There's
mhm,
people that hand make those, and I bought
yeah.
my stepdaughter a set of crochet needles that
Mhm.
were all custom like that, and it came in a beautiful wooden box with her name on it, and
Oh wow.
I did it for a Christmas gift one year, and
Mhm.
she she really liked it. They were really pretty.
That's cool. And let's see,
I buy a
Bonnie's
lot of Christmas
saying,
stuff from Etsy. I like
yeah.
getting people, like, artistry type things,
Yeah, that's really good. And and you sort of buy, most of them are small businesses, so that's actually a
Mhm.
good thing too. Yep. And then Bonnie said, "My house has all white dishes. Your houses, yeah, and white in the kitchen. I kind of feel like China, but they're everywhere and they're nice. Yeah. So white, yeah, white is really pretty,
Well,
and it's
Chef will use china, like white china a lot because it won't detract from the food.
from the food. Yep. And then Sam saying, Bila, I throw pick when knitting. Also, yeah, it depends, right? Could never get the hang of continental, but I keep trying. Yeah,
Yeah, me too. I keep trying.
yeah. I see. I think continental knitting is easy, but continental purling is tough.
Yeah.
And and that's what it is. Uh-oh.
I just I just wanna
Dad is
say I can
giving me 18 cakes of yarn, $2 each, Sam. What?
what?
She said, whoop whoop. That's not bad. I like that. We like $2. I said I saw that yarn. I went, oh, yarn.
That won't be
Oh
anything for $2 in California. They'll find a reason to charge you more
no.
for it.
Yeah, they'll let's see. Oh, okay. So Bila's saying there was research. 65% of knitters and crocheters have that tendency, but not set in stone. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really awesome. I love that. I like understanding how things work like that.
Yeah. Oh, she sees candy. That's what Rita was saying. She sees candy.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Say sees candy.
Looks pretty.
And then Bonnie hasn't knitted in a while. She said it was like she did it 15 years ago, but in between 20 and 50, I knitted about 30 times. I'd rather crochet. I like that Tunisian too. Yeah.
If I'm knitting, it's wearables. I do a lot more wearables with knitting, and it's like I have grandchildren I knit sweaters for, and I've been teaching myself how to do the Nordic type of stuff and the Fair Isle, and
Mhm.
that's taken me some time. That's hard.
Yeah, and it's funny. I found this book today. I don't think I brought it with me. Oh, here it is. Oh, I did bring it. I was going to talk just a second about it, and then we'll shut it down pretty soon. But thanks for the 12 people for coming in. We really appreciate you.
There was a lot more than that earlier.
Yes, but I don't know if you Okay, and then I'll read these last couple comments. So Sam saying, "Yep, Bila, it's just what's normally expected. It makes sense that a crocheter would use Continental. I think it's because I had two different people teach me. Yeah, and it's true. And then your brain, kind of goes, what am I supposed to do here? Yep. And my nan taught me to crochet, but my mom taught me knitting. See, that's interesting. Yep.
That's nice. It is a passed down art a lot most of the time.
It is. Let's see. And then Jane saying, "Are you a Doctor Who fan?" I have only seen like one episode, but my daughter's really into it. Yeah, my daughter and my husband are into it. So, and let's see. Bonnie said, "Not my house. One of my houses. One of the houses that you go to. Gotcha." Yes, that's right. Because she does.
I like English humor too. I love English humor.
Yeah.
I always talk about the Mighty Boosh. I love the Mighty Boosh. I watch them all. I used to love watching that.
What's the other show? I like the Keeping Up with Appearances. I think that show is hilarious because it's so crazy. Yeah. But and I'm sure they paid big money for all of it. You should see the houses I go to. Yeah, she has some nice houses.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's how it is out here too. You walk in people's houses, it's more like a museum than it is a house.
Right. Yeah. And Jane likes the white. She said it's awesome. And I had a white kitchen. All my linens were white, lots of white. But as I became disabled,
I like white. I do like white. It's the thing now, I guess.
Yeah, trying to keep up with it. See, that's the thing, because back, people used to bleach everything and starch everything. Like they don't do that anymore. Hyacinth. Yeah, Hyacinth.
I love bleach. Bleach is my thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like in the old days, man, they bleached the heck out of everything, right? Yeah, Hyacinth bucket. I love that. LOL. Yeah. Bouquet.
Good friend. My kitchen smells like bleach in the mornings every day.
Oh wow, that's crazy. And then let's see.
It's not like I'm a germaphobe either. I just like it really clean.
You just like you like it sanitized.
I like it clean, yeah.
Yes. And then Bonnie said they're vacation houses, 3 stories, beautiful on the lake. I wonder what the real houses look like. See, I was wondering that too. But I'll show you this book. Real quick. I had heard about this book about 10, 15 years ago. And it's called this little dust jacket's a little curly, but it's Knitting Without Tears. And it's by Elizabeth Zimmerman is her name.
Oh, nice.
This is from 1971 is the copyright.
I'm going to bring out some of my books and show you. I got some like punk rock knit books and stuff. I'll have to show you.
I think I have that one too. So
you have that punk rock one with the hat with the mohawk.
Yes. So there's some mosaic or Fair Isle or whatever at work in there, and she's got some ski sweaters, and it's just a little bit of everything. It's patterns. It's also the history of knitting.
Look, she has stuff like that. Look, she has the harness. I'm gonna put the tassels on it though.
Yes. So, but the thing that I realized, now here's the craziest part of it all. I just noticed it was signed by the author. I didn't even know.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. And I just went, what the heck? Yeah. So I think this book is funny because she kind of takes there's a little bit of humor, like how to knit, but with humor. And she sort of gives you a lot of tips, how to hold the needles, how to carry the yarn, when you're doing Fair Isle. How to carry the yarn if you're doing more than one color. Like she talks about all that stuff. And I read that. The book was a quick read. I read it probably in 15 minutes. And it was pretty good. So if you find, I would say check out this book if you're interested in knitting, if you're into that. And it's small. And the fact that it's really small is great. And I don't know if it's still in print, but I didn't get a chance to look. But I just thought this was pretty funny that it's had some cool stuff in there. Yeah. And then it was signed. I had no idea.
Did you see her face?
Her face looks good.
Let me see. Her harness on. I have to put tassels on her, but she has her little harness.
There we go.
Isn't she cute? See,
yes. Yes.
Oh,
okay. So so I'm gonna say not Bonnie. Bonnie's a bleach girl, but Arita said she has to leave. They're watching a movie. Well, thanks for coming in or on Netflix. Have an awesome Mother's Day tomorrow. You too.
Yes.
Good night. Good night, everybody in the chat. yes, happy Mother's Day to the mothers and the mother figures, who are mentoring, other people's kids.
That's right.
They all need some help.
Teach them how to crochet.
Teach them how to crochet. Teach them how to knit. Make something pretty. Whenever you can. Yes.
Yeah.
But let's see, what else do we get? So there's Rita's link there. Yeah, bleach. Now somebody else said, "Oh, Bila said we got the candles bleach scented." Ooh. And then she likes the smell of bleach.
Never heard of that.
Oh, wow. Because her mom was a clean freak. Yep.
Yeah, I guess I am. Marine Corps did that to me. It's not my fault.
Yes. And then Merchant Marine, let's see, Merchant Navy. Sam is saying, Bonnie, my dad was told to bleach the teacups for the passengers. He worked in the kitchens and laundry. You wouldn't get away with that today. Well, it's funny, like coffee does stain, so bleach will get it out. But you could use peroxide, There's other ways to get it out. But yeah, bleach works. It's good.
Yeah, I've done it many times. And I'm still fit and healthy, so I'm all right.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
With this.
Hasn't done anything bad yet.
Mm-hmm. Thermoses, yep. Clean everything with bleach within reason. Pine Sol for most of it, but bleach for stains. Okay. Yes. Wow, that does work well. Yep, that's right. That's what Sam's saying to Bonnie. All right, ladies. Well, we made it to 2 hours. We appreciate you coming in here.
Thanks for doing that, Kelly. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I was like a dragon today doing stuff.
No, you're. Listen.
We got life.
It's a lot. Yeah, this is like real life. Like I said, my husband and I were running around today, and so there was that.
Yeah, me too. I was returning like Amazon purchases that I didn't want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what happens. But I'm glad everybody could spend some time with us, and come back. We'll be popping up at some point, in the future.
We maybe get schedule someday, but not yet.
No schedule yet. But anyway, yes, happy Mother's Day, as Bonnie's saying, and Pine Sol. Oh yeah, she said Pine Sol is really expensive. She said it was like $12 for a bottle. It used to be like $3. Yeah, I said what? So I don't know about Pine Sol. We might have to let Pine Sol go.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then Bonnie said, "My mom, you never catch her house a mess. She's really clean, and she used to clean everything with vinegar." Oh yeah, you can do that. Yep. And she cleaned houses for 50 years.
Windows and everything.
Yes. Yep. Vinegar's good too. But of course, I don't want it to be a salad in the house. I don't know. It's like you got to figure out your your pain points.
I know. No. Everybody's got their thing. It's just my thing.
That is true. But anyway, well, thank you, ladies, for coming in. People came up on the panel, and like I said, I don't know when we're coming back, but we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Hit that notification thing, and you'll know.
Hit the notification bell. Check out all the ladies that were on the panel. Hopefully, you picked up some links today. And yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna say good night, and we're gonna play out to Drizzle Stank. And thank you wherever you are, Drizzle, out there in YouTube / Instagram land.
Is that what he does? Does he do YouTube?
Not anymore. I'm very sad. I'm very sad because I miss him.
Yeah,
but it's not about my needs. I beg him to come back all the time. He's just like, girl. He's like, girl.
I'm busy.
I'm busy. Like, why, Drew? Why? Anyway, okay. So thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you soon. And I'm gonna play out, and we're gonna dance. We're gonna have fun. Let's dance before we go. All right.
Good stuff. Gotta listen to the words of it. It's good. Every day. I bring it every day. I bring it every day. When does she bring it every day? Often does she bring it every day? Knitting, crafting, singing every day. When Very
Every day.
And peace and love and make something pretty.
nice
All
to
right,
hear
now.
you. Okay,
All right,
see
now.
ya.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.